Brexit News SNP unveils plot to vote down Brexit deal and push to rejoin EU on January 1. Scotland's Brexit chief has hinted the SNP could boycott a potential Brexit deal after Boris Johnson and Europe's top official Ursula von der Leyen agreed to go the extra mile. Scotland's Constitution Secretary Mike Russell said a deal would be better than the complete destruction of no deal, but described Brexit as utter folly. Time is tight with only 2 weeks left in order for a deal to be secured, but it is hoped to be secured as soon as possible, with signs the EU may be giving in to the UK position on respecting sovereignty. Mr. Russell was asked on BBC Good Morning Scotland on Monday whether SNP MPs would vote for a deal if one is agreed. He said, "There will be two things, one is what is in the deal, but I find it difficult to imagine that any deal will be one which will be sufficient for Scotland. We voted against this, but we won't make any difference to this in terms of it, unfortunately. What we should be doing is saying this is utter folly even at this moment, look at this and imagine what a huge mistake you are making, which actually we now know is the view supported by the majority of people throughout the UK." Asked whether the way forward is to let SNP MPs decide to vote for it but to make clear that they are not happy with it, he said, "Why on earth would we vote for the first time ever for a Brexit solution which is utterly the wrong thing for Scotland? The real alternative is to say stop this folly, and if Boris Johnson were to give that choice I can guarantee what we would vote for." Express.co.uk understands UK officials are keen to get a deal secured before Christmas, but the UK and EU refused to set a new fixed deadline. A Whitehall source close to the negotiations told Express.co.uk a deal would be ideal before Christmas Eve as discussions remain deadlocked on state aid, the level playing field and fisheries. They added, "Extra work is needed, but we are hoping they, Michel Barnier and the EU, will deliver us a happy Christmas present. There certainly is some light at the end of the tunnel. Before Christmas would be an ideal time to secure a deal." Brussels chief negotiator Michel Barnier also insisted a trade deal between the UK and European Union was still possible after he briefed the bloc's ambassadors this morning. Talks were extended on Sunday after Boris Johnson and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen agreed to continue the process despite major differences still remaining. The pair spoke for 20 minutes on the phone yesterday lunchtime and was described as perfectly cordial by officials.